back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We'll start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You're responsible for your own trades. Always do your own research and trade at your own risk. All right, guys, let's hop into the chart. And today, right now, is currently 3:15 p.m. Eastern time. And the weekly candle close is going to be in approximately 4 hours and 45 minutes. So by 8 p.m. today, Eastern time, the candle will close. And so far, we're looking super bullish with this green engulfing candle. This will be the third candle closing above the 21-day moving average. This is super bullish. We see that the stochastics here are still pretty low. They still have a lot of room to get up here before it becomes toppy. And we could probably continue to drag here. So it does look like we will be hitting my next prediction of 110, and we'll probably have some resistance here as well. Now remember, guys, I have a falling wedge here pattern that should break us out to about 117, 120. And before, when this was below the 21-day moving average, it looked like, is this really going to happen? But right now, we already did most of the move. We're currently at 104,601 for Bitcoin, and from here to 17,000 is what, like maybe 12,500 away. That's really not that much if you guys think about it. From the lows here of 74,500 to where we are now at 104,500, 600, we just did a $30,000 move. So to do another 13,000, that doesn't seem like that much. So I think it's definitely possible, especially with the low stochastics here. Now remember, I've been telling you guys, we have to be careful if when we get up here, if this can end up being an M pattern. So we have to be very wary about that, because this is a possibility. Now let's head over to the daily chart. And on the daily chart, we're starting to get far away from the 21-day moving average, which is at 96,322. The stochastics came back up. We're starting to get toppy, but we could probably drag just like how we did here priorly. So it's possible that we continue going maybe sideways, or maybe we do get that one push up to 110. We get resistance there, and then that's where we fall down a little bit, maybe to where we are now, and wait until the 21-day moving average catches up to price, and maybe then it'll do another leg. The 21-day moving average has crossed the 200-day moving average. That's super bullish. And guys, pay attention to this red line. That's the 50-day moving average. Soon it will cross the yellow line, the 200-day moving average, and that's called a golden cross. That will be super bullish. We need to get all these moving averages all the way up here and away from the 200-day moving average. So they could be the 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and then the 200. We need to get them in order, and that's going to make everything super bullish. We're heading over to the 8-hour chart. The stochastics are on the way down. The 21-day moving average is currently at 99,834. We are flagging out here, which is bullish, but we are away from the 21-day moving average. And since the stochastics are pointing down, it's possible we might come down here and meet, or we might go sideways and let the 21-day moving average catch up to price. Moving over to the 4-hour chart, we see that the stochastics are low. They're on the way up. The 21-day moving average are already caught up to price. So this is bullish. This means that it's possible that we could blast off pretty soon. We see the pattern here that I did on the 4-hour chart. When we were like over here, I didn't know if it was gonna go down, go straight across, so I just drew a flag here. So far we filled it out, and we started here to break out. This measured move takes us to 111,000. So right now we're kind of consolidating on top of the pattern, but since we're close to the 21-day moving average with low stochastics, it's possible that this move could be happening pretty soon. Head over to the 1-hour chart. And the 1-hour chart, we're above the 21-day moving average barely here, and the stochastics are pointing up. So it does look like we could make some type of a move. It is Sunday, probably closer to the weekly candle close. We might start seeing some movement. Tomorrow is Monday. There's a volatile day. We could end up going up a lot, or we could also come down tomorrow. So we have to be careful with Mondays because it's volatile, especially in the morning and the afternoon. And in the 15-minute chart currently, we're getting a little toppy on the stochastics, but we still have room to move, and we are above the 21-day and the 200-day moving average. So guys, overall right now, what I see happening for Bitcoin is we're either going to go sideways. If we do go down, I think we will have some type of support, at least at 99,000, 100,000 around there. But certain things are indicating to me that we might make a move soon, and 110 is the target. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.